Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It's me again, Linel Kabulang. In previous chapter, we have explored the heart and mind of a good leader as expressed through their behavior, their aspirations, and skills. We have learned the importance of a strong inner core that guides the actions, priorities, and values of the leader, ensuring that the leader behaves in ways that are ethical, supportive of others, and consistent with the kind of servant leadership that those essential in public service at any level of government. Now, in this chapter, we will explore more commitments that good leaders make, promises they make with themselves that they hold to. What is commitment? Commitment is dedication to a particular organization, cause, or belief, and a willingness to get involved. People who are committed to an organization or effort truly believe that it is important, and they show up, follow through, and stick with it. The more people who are committed to your organization, the greater the momentum you can generate to get the job done. This commitment creates a consistent leadership practice that shows up three key areas: the information, communication, and sustainability. Leadership commitments are good leadership is expressed through these interlocking principles regarding how we communicate, inspire, guide, and mentor our people. Principles that repeat when we look at how we respond to stakeholders, the public, and those in organization with whom we connect. According to Eleanor Roosevelt, learn from the mistake of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourself. Often it is observed that people want self experience by themselves. It is also known as the first hand information. It is a very well conceived idea that unless one sees or feels, one should not believe your ears alone. You can't live that long to commit all mistakes by yourself. Get experience and then remember them not to repeat the same next time. If you want to become inspirational, ethical, caring, and dedicated leader, you need to give considerable thought to these principles and then think about how to integrate them into your daily practice. That leads me to the next topic, which is the idea of information commitments that flows in four directions. The first is internal. Internal receives feedback to improve own performance, where effective leaders are committed to getting information and feedback on their own performance and are committed to knowing their own weaknesses and how to correct them. The second is interpersonal, which is committed to knowing concerns and aspirations of others, where good leaders are committed to knowing the concerns and aspirations of their colleagues, their subordinates, and external stakeholder groups. The third area is operational, knows the business and mission, where leaders are committed to knowing intimately the general business and mission of the organization or the unit for which they are responsible. And they are also committed to measurement, assessment, and evidence based decision making and how to define the success in terms of measurable outcomes. And the fourth is external, where leaders are committed to keeping up on world events and trends that impact their work, and they stay current with research and new findings to support their aspirations for innovation and help with risk assessment. Let us discuss the first information commitment, which is internal: to receive feedback and to know one's weaknesses towards becoming a leader. As we have noted, who we are on the inside determines a lot about how we behave. Good leaders not only aspire for excellence, but they apply that to themselves through lifelong learning and personal growth. They are emotionally secure enough to receive feedback and to value honesty from others so they can address a shortfall that may be limiting their success. In a healthy workplace, staff members have the communication skills to talk about potentially difficult subjects with diplomacy and tact. And good leaders make it easy for staff to raise concerns if it is done in an appropriate and respectful manner. Interpersonal information commitment number 2. Know the concerns and aspirations of colleagues, subordinates, and external stakeholder groups. Good leaders are sensitive. This is sustained by an internal commitment to remain sensitive to the needs, concerns, and aspirations of followers. Leaders who are aware of the needs of their team will work hard to ensure your resources and structures are in place to support their team's success. And those who are sensitive to their followers' concern will receive feedback on their own performance as well as feedback regarding operational concerns that may be affecting productivity and success. And they are also committed to knowing the aspirations of their followers and empowering them to fulfill these aspirations whenever possible. This is important component of collaborative practice because it is difficult to work well with others if you are not aware of their needs, issues, and concerns. It is also important to be truly available. That means having an open door policy whenever possible and turning away from phones and computers to really listen to what people are saying when they come to speak with you. Look up and smile. Be genuinely welcoming and demonstrate open, attentive interest. Leaders who demonstrate these behaviors are sending unspoken message that they value others, which goes along the way to communicating that they are open and interested in the ideas and concerns of those around them. Operational information commitment number 3. Know the business and mission of the organization or unit. This is important if you want to command the respect of your followers. We need to include this because in government, there can be a revolving door or staff coming and going with promotions, leave of absence, retirement, and other personal changes. This often puts young and emerging leaders in a situation of needing to maintain respect of their followers when they are still developing their own skills and knowledge of the work at hand quickly as they can, and to be clear on the mission and vision of their organization. Good leaders are committed and dedicated to the mission of the organization and know it intimately. Operational information commitment number 4. Measurement and evidence informed decision making. This enables leader not only to determine what success looks like, but to appreciate to what degree the department is producing that success. Often organizations think they are successful but have not obtained the evidence to demonstrate they really are achieving the results they think they are. A commitment to an evidence based approach also protects an organization from investing time, money, and resources in programs that will not yield results, thereby ensuring leaders are properly stewarding the organization's resources. External information commitment number 5. Looking outward to world events, trends, and new research findings. It is important for government leaders to stay in touch with trends globally, nationally, and locally. World events and emerging trends will influence government behavior, and often one country's government can benefit from lessons learned when innovative programs are tried elsewhere. Innovative efforts sometimes produce unintended outcomes, and we need to pay attention to those as well. Good leaders are committed to supporting their efforts with sound research and an awareness of events and trends that can have a bearing on the work. To sum up, commitments are not what we aspire to do. They represent what we have committed to do. They move beyond aspirations to a deeper level of dedication and promise within ourselves, resulting in behaviors and actions that those commitments are playing out in our daily work. Good leaders, they represent what we have committed to do. They move beyond aspiration to a deeper level of dedication and promise within ourselves, resulting in behaviors and actions that those commitments are playing out in our daily work. Good leaders have information commitments that are personal, the internal commitment to continuous growth and the desire to receive feedback and information on what they need to do more of and less of to ensure ongoing effectiveness. Good leaders are also committed to knowing the needs and concerns of their subordinates, their colleagues, and internal and external stakeholder groups. This fosters a healthy work culture and contributes to the collaboration. I sincerely appreciate that I've had this opportunity to present to you. Thank you for your attention.